Welcome back. I'm Tiffany Meyer. In the Middle East, residents in the Gaza Strip prepared a mass grave after they were unable to identify the bodies recently handed over by Israel. Meanwhile, U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz explains how the new Board of Peace is taking a different approach to resolving the conflict in Gaza. NTD's Jason Perry has the details and a warning. This report contains footage some viewers may find disturbing.
Residents in the Gaza Strip were seen pulling several white bags filled with human remains from a truck on Friday. The director of the Cemeteries Department in Gaza said they were the bodies of people who were killed in the war in the Gaza Strip, and that Israel recently handed them over to the Red Cross to deliver to the territory.
Until this moment, no bodies nor any part from these human remains have been identified. And this is what compels us to bury them today, until we are able, at some point in time, to truly identify to whom these parts and these bodies belong and hand them over to their families.
Israel's chief of the general staff was also in the Gaza Strip on Friday, and he told troops that Israel was not giving up its goals in the war and that the Gaza Strip will be demilitarized and Hamas will be disarmed, something the terrorist group has said it does not intend to do. U.S. Ambassador to the UN Mike Waltz explained how the recently formed Board of Peace has taken a new approach to help resolve the situation in the Gaza Strip.
The alternatives were Hamas in charge or Israel in endless conflict. And instead, we have charted a different way backed by the countries of the region. And you have 8,000 troops that have now been contributed, publicly announced by Indonesia. You will see more in the coming weeks.
The director of the Board of Peace in Gaza also implied he'd be taking an approach to Gaza that's different from those used in the past. He also said he'll be sticking to the 20-point Gaza peace plan brokered by President Trump. The United States also brokered another ceasefire deal in the Middle East between the new Syrian government and Kurdish forces in northeastern Syria. Recently, small groups of Syrian forces have deployed to Kurdish-run cities, but a regional expert said, quote, "The risk of renewed escalation is still high." This comes as Syria's government continues to take control of more parts of the country. And on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference, Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Syrian Foreign Minister Assad al-Shabani. Syria's ambassador to the UN said he spoke with colleagues who called it a big moment for Syria and said the meeting was very productive. Jason Perry, NTD News.